Hey, hi. Uh, I'm at the site of the Ajanta caves, and this is a fabulous viewpoint from where I'm filming. So, these are the series of caves, if you can see at a distance. There are about 30 caves uh, back to back, or I would say side to side rather. And these are the series of 30 caves that comprises the Ajanta cave complex. It's made of basalt rock, is what I'm said. Uh, these are sort of Buddhist monasteries dating back. The first of the caves were apparently built in the second BC, that's before Christ. I did walk through each of these caves a while ago, and after a bit of a time, it's more or less monotonous and it's the same. But the view from these caves is fabulous. I don't know if you can hear, there's the roar of a waterfall at a distance. Let me take you there. So that's the Wagba river, and that's the waterfall, and there's a deep gorge formed, I believe, or I think, over millions of years to form a sort of a valley by the side of which these caves are being carved out. So that's the river from the that's the valley from the river, and those are the caves. What I intend to do is uh, I'm going to be taking a path less taken. The visitors are generally allowed along the path in front of the caves and up to this point, but after this they go back the way they came. I intend to go over there, cross over the waterfall and walk right across on top above the cave and head back. So that's the plan for now. This is the closer view of the waterfall. Apparently there are 7 tiers of waterfall. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. See 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. A couple of more hidden behind those rocks, and that's the base of the fall. So there we are. It should take me about half an hour to go around the waterfall and come right above the caves over there and head back. So that's the plan. I'm on top of the river Bagura, the falls. This is the Bagura river. It's more like a stream than a river. And that's first of the many falls. So as it proceeds, it's forming a gorge and heads towards Ellora, which is there. Around the turn, there's Ellora caves. So it's a beautiful sight. I'm going to be walking along on top of that. That's on top of the Ellora cave. And if you notice, there are a few people standing right there. So that's the point from where I had previously filmed. So there we are. I'm heading out. Bye. So we get a view of the part of the caves. So what you see is the first half of the caves, say from cave number 1 to cave number 16 or 17. I am standing right over the next half of the caves. That's about cave number 17 to cave number 30. And what you can see there is a viewpoint from which I had earlier taken the pictures and the first set of videos from here, from on this series. So this is a different perspective of the Ajanta complex that perhaps not many people get to see. So this is a reserve forest right on top of the caves. As I was mentioning, apparently at one point in time these were frequented by tigers. Not many or tigers are not to be sighted these days. In fact, one of the legends of this place is that an Englishman was shooting a tiger, and quite often he would find the tiger disappearing into some place, and he would not be able to shoot it. So that's when he discovered the presence of these caves. The tiger used to disappear into the cave, and when he followed it, he found a series of caves in the 1800s or so. So that's when the Ajanta caves got rediscovered after about 2000 years. So I'll stop it for now. I'll get back. This is another view of the Ajanta caves. If you notice the foliage on the opposite side, it's dense, green, and fully covered. Apparently, this side was also equally covered with foliage right on top of the rocks, and those foliage were removed after the caves were discovered. So, as you can see, to my right is also a series of caves, and as I pan around, to my left is also a series of caves. So, what you see there is cave number 1, it goes right beneath me, and what you see there is cave number 32. So, and that's the waterfall I was talking about right there, and the valley formed by the river which goes right across. So, it's a beautiful gorge formed by this waterfall, and I believe that the gorge has been going deeper and deeper for years together, and the river winds across and goes uh, beside. So, this is indeed a pretty lovely discovery. My eyes have opened to the beauty here, and it also feels good that I'm standing right on top of the cave where not many people come. Thanks to my guide Shivaji. So that's one final view. I don't think I'll be having any more pictures or movies after this. So that's it from Ajanta. Okay. I get one more shot at the caves. So those are the caves number 30 to 15. So looks like I'm standing right upon caves number 1 to 10 or so. So that's again a view of the river going past. So that's my guide Shivaji, and that's the virgin forest right on top of the caves.